stumble like, he supposed to be your spotter, but he's supposed to give you some common courtesy room, standing right here with his nuts on top of your damn forehead. So he keep trying to see what he can get away with. Now, if you don't say nothing to him, he gonna keep pushing it. At this point, I'm sitting on my bed and I'm thinking to myself, how the hell did I get here? This cannot be my life. This cannot be my life. Why did I do that? To the right, a little bit to the left, there's the toilet. The toilet is attached to the sink. And then there's like this mirror that's over the sink. And the cell door is over here to the left. As I'm talking to myself, I see this figure emerge and I look this way and I see a guy looking at me. He just walks off. And I'm like, here we go. Man, what did this dude want? He walked past again and he's standing at the door. And I said, can I help you with something? He was like, yeah, are you straight? Are you good? I said, yeah, I'm straight. I'm good. He was like, do you need anything? I'm like, what you mean? He was like, well, I know you just got in here. Commissary day is Friday. So I want to just make sure that you good. You know, us black dudes got to stick together in here. Hey, yo, I want to give a special shout out to all my members. Tyra Washington, Cecilia Smith, Aquata, Arpec 240, Doomer Meme, Reagan Shambly, Lisa Love, LeBret Change, and Eva Monroe. Those are the members that joined my page and been holding me down. I appreciate the love, y'all. To Tyra Washington, Martina Franklin, Eva Monroe, Francisca Brown, Jacinto Lefrevre, Michael Maserati, Craig Lewis, Mark Steven, Billie Jean Campbell, Super Chat, Sean Height. I want to thank all y'all for blessing the Cashapp. And I want to give another special shout out to everybody that been hitting that like button. And I want to thank everybody that been blessing the Super Chat too. This is Inmate Sweet Low. I said, no, I'm good, man. I'm straight. He said, well, if you need anything, just holler at me. I'm sweet. I said, okay. So he walks off. As soon as he walks off, my celly, he said, yo, hey, what did he say to you? What dude just say to you? He talking about if I need something to holler at him, feel about us black dudes need to stick together. He like, hey, bro, stay away from him. Stay away from him, man. He bad news. He is bad news. He like young, he's a booty bandit. Stay away from him. Now remember, y'all, I'm young at the time. I don't know what a booty bandit is. I said, a booty bandit? What's a booty bandit? He said, man, he like to rape boys. He like to rape men. You know, that's what he do up here. I said, what? I said, dude that just left? He was like, yeah. I said, I said, all right. He said, actually, bro, if he approached you, he got you on his radar. And he might try to approach you again. Don't ever be alone with this dude. If he try to have you come to his cell, do not go to his cell. Do not take nothing from him. Nothing from him. He's going to let you run up a debt with him. And whether you got the money to pay it back or the commissary to pay it back, he's not going to accept that payment. He's going to want something else. This is how he get down. He boxed. And he trained guys how to so-called box. And when you get real comfortable with him, he attach himself to young guys, the ones that he like. If they don't know how to box, he'll teach them how to box. They'll be in the cell, and he'll be teaching them things, how to box. They'll be on the yard with him, and he'll be teaching them how to work out on the weights. But the thing about it is, you got to watch his mannerisms. If you on the weight pile, and you got somebody spotting you, dude don't need to have his nuts sitting on your head while you pushing the bar up. Tell that dude to bag up. Like, hey, could you bag up some? He'll do that. He'll keep pushing the line every time. So you on your back, like bench pressing. He's supposed to be your spotter, but he's supposed to give you some common courtesy room, standing right here with his nuts on top of your damn forehead. So he keep trying to see what he can get away with. Now, if you don't say nothing to him, he gonna keep pushing it. Y'all might be on the basketball court, you know, hooping, right? Playing basketball. He might be overly checking you defensively. He might be all up on you, trying to get a feel on. If you don't say nothing to him, he gonna keep doing it. He gonna keep pushing that line. It'll be a situation where you talking to him and he looking at you like a man look at a woman. And you like, I'm tripping? He might be saying things to you like, hey, babe, you tripping. Keep pushing that line. Hey, girl, you tripping. Real slide, real fast. If you don't check him, keep pushing that line. He gonna keep doing things to push that line. If you keep rejecting his advances, then he gonna get more aggressive with it. Meaning, when you get in that cell and he trying to teach you how to box, since he want to play hard to get, I'm gonna go ahead and knock him out and then take what I want from him. He telling me everything about inmate Sweet Low. So this goes out to every new inmate that's out there that might find yourselves in prison and might run across a Sweet Low. Don't borrow. Don't accept nothing. Because sometimes when you trying to pay that person back, they don't want the commissary back. They want your manhood back. So me being a new inmate, I'm like, okay, so what should I do? Should I go tell? Should I tell a guard? He said, no, don't you ever go tell no guard on the inmate. You got to handle your business. Listen, that's a bad rep to have. You'll be labeled as a snitch. You'll get beat up in here. You'll get extorted in here. Man, you'll have a hard time up in here. You're going to have to take care of your business. Now, remember, y'all, I told y'all this was my first time being locked up. I didn't know no better. I wasn't no convict. I wasn't no hardened criminal, okay? So I said, so what should I do? I mean, you're telling me to handle my business, but what is handling my business? Do I go up to him and try to hit him or beat him up? Fist to fist, hand to hand? There's no way I could beat this guy. This dude was 3 times bigger than me. You're not beating no grown for a man unless you're a trained fighter. What should I do? I'm going to give you something and don't ever pull it out unless you're going to use it. So he walk over to the toilet and he pull out something. And I'm looking and it looked like a little knife. So he said, open your hand, man. So I opened my hand like this and he put it in my hand. I'm looking at it. He said, this is how you hold it. You hold it like this. You hold it tight, real tight. He said, which one is your strong hand? What's your strong hand? I said, my right. You hold this thing tight like your life depend on it. And you have this hand open. You can use your hand like this as a shield, but use this as your sword and go like this. This is how you do it. The proper way to hold this thing is like this, but it's easier to get them like that. So you hold it like that with a firm grip. So you're going to go on them like this at a motion like that. Somewhere up in here. You gotta be ready. I knew how to fight, but I didn't know nothing about the knife play with my sword and shield. 1, 2, then bag up. He said, man, you know who you look like? You look like Ghost from Power. I said, word? He said, yeah, man, you really look like Ghost from Power. Let me know in the comment section, do I look like Ghost from Power? He just giving me the rundown. He let me know who is who, where to go, where not to go, what phone I can use. Don't ever go to that shower. Don't ever look in nobody's cell. I was going to see it all. I was going to go through it all. He said, also, if you're a straight man and you end up getting a boy in your cell, you got to get out that cell or the boy got to get out that cell. I'm like, all right. So he giving me the game. It's breakfast time. I go downstairs and I'm sitting down. Today, they serving oatmeal, frozen apples, and 2 boiled eggs. So I get my tray and I go sit down. Sweet Low sit right next to me. I don't even notice that he's sitting right next to me. You know when you can feel somebody looking at you? I'm eating and I look over and he looking at me with dreamy eyes, googly eyes. And I'm like, I said, what's up, man? He said, oh, nothing. I was just seeing, was you straight? Did you need anything? Hey, I got you 2 honey buns to go with your meal. His tray right here, my tray right here, there's a little space of table right here. He slapped 2 honey buns right there. I said, no, I'm straight, man. I pushed them back over to him. He said, why you acting like that, man? I told you, we got to look out for each other up here. I said, hey, man, listen, I don't know what type of games you on or what you trying to do, but listen, I already heard about you. I know how you be trying to press up on dudes and try to give dudes gifts, womanize dudes up in here and try to get with them. I'm not with that. He said, man, who you that? Man, which one of these niggas told you that, man? I ain't like that, man. I'm not like that. I'm just trying to look out for you, homeboy. I said, hey, man, so now we getting loud. There's a deputy over there looking at us like, what's going on over there? People at the table looking at us like, so we going back and forth. He like, man, which one of these up here told you that? Man, y'all some hate up here, man. I'm not trying to do nothing to this young dude, man. Y'all some whole anybody can see me, whoever said that up in here. He like, see, that's why I'm be young niggas up in here. Every time somebody trying to do something nice for y'all, y'all want to act like, oh, y'all some I said, I ain't going to be too much of a, I ain't going to be too He like, well, what you want to do? When it's up, it's up. So I said, what's up? And he was like, y'all young niggas, y'all ain't about shit. So he got up, he picked his tray up, he turned his back. I said to myself, I got to get this dude right now. So I got my tray. When he turned his back, this is a warning to everybody out there that's listening. Never turn your back on somebody when you get done arguing with them or getting into a fight or altercation. This is why. When he got his tray and turned his back, I got up with my tray and was like, BAM! Boom! He stumbled like, boom. When he stumbled, I came down with the wrath of God, like, boom, boom, boom. The guard hit some button. It's like, Everybody lock down, lock down, lock down. The guard boosts me to the floor, stomping me out, punching on me, jacking me up, handcuff me, and they take me to the hole. If you get into a fight while locked up, if nobody got severely injured, nobody got stabbed, tooth knocked out, then you'll go back there for about a week. So I'm back there, and it spreads around that Dante knocked out Sweet Low. So everybody back there already know how Sweet Low get down. So, oh, he tried to get you, huh? He tried to get you. They're like, so what happened? What happened? It ain't nothing but entertainment stories. Yeah, so he sat down, and he come giving me 2 honey buns. They're like, oh, he tried to pull that. He tried to pull that on you. He tried to give you the honey bun trick. And I just spazzed out on him. And then he kind of spazzed out on me. When he got up, he turned his back. So I got up and said, bam, blew his head off with the tray. I blew his head off with the tray. So they're like, oh, man, hey, yeah, man, you stood up for yours. Yeah, that's what he get. He always trying to play them type of games. Bam, blew his head off